Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for August 30th until the 2nd of September. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind with this reading that it is general. So only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. Of course, we offer personal, so just check out the description for that. And if you want to see more readings, subscribe. So I'm going to do this reading a little bit different. I'm going to lay out some oracle cards first, and then I'm going to lay tarot cards on top of them. Okay. So jumping straight into it, the first card's going to represent, or the first set of cards are going to represent the theme. I have the Rest and Rejuvenate card as well as the Eight of Pentacles, which is contradicting energy. So that's interesting. But the theme for this time frame has a lot to do with you guys taking action on things that you've been sitting on mentally. Like with the Rest and Rejuvenate card, this is a person going deep into meditation. So for a lot of you, you've definitely gone deep into meditation when it comes to personal decisions that you feel inclined to take action on. And some of you have been kind of like either delaying taking action or not really having a plan in place when it comes to this thing that you've been contemplating on. But with the Eight of Pentacles, this is a time frame in which you guys are needing to get to work when it comes to what you've been sitting on. Also, this has a lot to do with like your love life. Some of you being on like a temporary break from someone. During this time frame, there may be this contemplation on whether or not you should put work into that or not. Is it something that could be salvaged or not? Some of you may even go on like a short vacation from work, or you need one because some of you are mentally all over the place right now and just needed maybe like 2 days for a mental health break. But a lot's on your mind. Should you do this? Should you do that? Should you work this out? Should you not? Now, when it comes to the possible positive things that may come up, I have the Suffering and Silence card and the Devil card. Jeez. So how did this end up in the positive area? Okay, so with this, I think you guys are really coming to a point where any negative attachments that you have either physically around you or just within your energy, whether you feel mentally attached to someone or, limited in a sense, it's like you guys have suffered so much so that it kind of like breaks you through, if that makes sense. Like the suffering that you may be going through with these attachments that are so tempting or just maybe very limiting kind of force you into this like transformation in a sense, in terms of your like well-being and what you focus on. So for instance, some of you are like in a toxic relationship where your person may beat you down and say things that are pretty negative. And it's like going through that so much so could really force you into a level of transformation to where the narrative shifts. And also throughout any difficult situations you guys may go through during this time frame, you guys are going to be able to make it through because with the Strength card, you guys are very strong individuals. It's more so like you guys are about to know your limit, and this is going to help you remove yourself from some things. Okay. Especially like just some bad habits if it has nothing to do with other people or anything physical. This may be just habits that you take that are more knee-jerk, that are from toxic experiences. Now, hold on. This card was actually here. Now, when it comes to what I see for the advice for you, I have the King of Cups as well as the Emotional Withdrawal card. So the advice for you, take care of your mental health and also your emotional health. But with the King of Cups, bearing your feelings deep inside of you and not talking about it and just ignoring your feelings only leaves you tied up by your feelings and influenced by your feelings whenever things go wrong. So you can emotionally withdraw yourself from your feelings all you want, but the second that that emotion is pulled up out of you, it's not a pretty sight. And a lot of you, this emotional withdrawal, this not confronting your personal feelings, is keeping you in a space where it's hard to experience real love. Because you're not able to really know what's below the surface within you. So, yeah. And then also your emotional well-being may be affecting just your day-to-day actions. So this is just being self-aware about that. But what I see for the next set of cards is the possible challenge. I have the Fool and I have the Light card. So the possible challenge may be starting new, having the courage to start new in terms of your career, in terms of your love life, whether that's with someone or with someone new, like with someone you know who's an ex or love interest, or with someone new. For a lot of you, again, you've been shown what you need to do. It's just the fear of like falling flat on your face, or like, I don't know, like things not working out for you if you were to actually venture out and try to explore new areas, new areas of, oh, let me clarify this. What is this Fool card here? Ace of Wands. So yeah, definitely starting fresh, having the energy of like wanting to start fresh is very difficult for a lot of you. It's like, I don't want to love anyone else, or I don't want to get in another relationship because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to take a leap of faith in my career just yet because I don't want it to be a failure. So this is overcoming that mindset, because you guys have been shown the path and what to do moving forward. But when it comes to love, I do have the Mental Conflict card as well as the Four of Pentacles. And with love, yeah, just confliction. Whether that's with you being in a relationship or not, just being confused, not knowing which way to move. And then with the Four of Pentacles, this is holding on to something. Whether that's a relationship or just the experience of the relationship. And then in the same token, not being open either within that relationship or to new relationships. Some of you also, it's like the confliction in terms of how you can save money for like a particular purchase that you want to make. Whether that's a home, a car, a vacation you need to pay for, whatever this is. Even just saving just to save so you can have a safety net of money. It's like, where are you going to get the money to save or put away? Or how can you stop feeling like money's tight? And then, yeah, and this is mainly within your relationship. When I say this is like in your relationship, there's like some sort of like financial struggles and not really knowing like exactly how to combat that. So you guys may be trying to do certain things like save for a wedding, but not knowing how you guys are going to be able to do that. Anyways, speaking of finances, I do have the Star card as well as the Patience and Planning card in reverse. And yeah, this is you guys either not following through with the plan or not having a plan. And then Star card, this is goals, desires, wants, hopes that don't really have action behind it, or like I said, proper planning. So this is something you guys do need to look at. Clarifying the Star card, I have the Five of Pentacles. So this is hoping to come out of any like financial struggle or feelings if you have to just shell out so much money to where you don't have any saved up. So this is changes in like money habits or a need for a change in job. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective for you. If you took something from this reading, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. And check the description if you want a reading. I don't know if I said that already, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.